I know you enjoyed these type of segments, and we've been doing them since you have been on assignment and been doing the morning show, so pay attention to this. Sometimes the best way to bridge the gaps in society is the simplest, one person at a time. And in our continuing series, Black in America, our Susan Candiotti introduces us to a woman who's encouraging people to share of themselves.
The young become the old.
Kitty Oliver begins her lectures about race and building bridges with song.
But that's the way of time. Nothing and no one goes unchanged.
I am a curiosity because I don't quite fit into any exact mode.
And you like that?
I like it. I've come to accept it. Certainly, yeah. I come to accept it, and maybe that's one of the messages I give. If you don't quite fit, that might be a good thing.
Growing up in Jacksonville, Florida, Kitty Oliver never worried about fitting in. Segregation was the norm in the 50s. Her mom worked in a restaurant and raised Kitty herself.
I couldn't wait to leave home. I always kind of had a sense that there was more out there.
She was among the first African-American students to integrate the University of Florida's main campus in the mid-60s, at a time when the band still played Dixie at football games. Oliver graduated with honors, was a professional singer and a newspaper reporter for nearly 2 decades. She saw some of Miami's most turbulent times.
People want to tell their experiences, and people want to be heard.
Former newspaper reporter and columnist Kitty Oliver is now using a new set of skills, making documentaries, using performance art and lectures to try to spark a dialogue she hopes will shrink racial differences.
So come on this journey with me.
In her documentaries, Oliver features oral histories about race then and now. This woman remembers her first day integrating an all-white high school.
Now, I don't remember Paula by name, but I do remember the young lady who escorted me around.
Oliver reunited her with the girl who offered to share her locker.
I remember it because it had to have been a huge, huge event.
Oliver collects personal stories of race and culture.
They're aware that this is a legacy that they're passing on, that they're doing something for history. They're putting it down for others.
Her work covers primarily what it's like to be Black in America, but is expanding to other countries.
That's what I'm trying to do, create another kind of dialogue, another way of dialoguing about differences, whatever those differences may be.
And this presidential campaign, her work seems especially significant.
People are going to have to really look into their own hearts of how you're choosing. Are you choosing based on ideas and policies, or are you really choosing at the end of that voting day based on race?
Oliver encourages these college students to write their own histories, yet wonders,
will it change the world? I don't know. But at least I can do some little part to help.
There are not many things in life you can be sure of, except rain and sun and pretty music can make you smile. Thank you so much, and we'll continue talking.
Susan Candiotti, CNN, Boca Raton, Florida.
Amazing stuff. Thank you, Kitty, for what you do, and great job on that story, Susan.